And we live. What it do, y'all? Welcome back to the D-Rob Show. Yeah, another episode. I'm proud to bring one of my co-hosts on here, Tayonsaturnn, aka Cam.
Hi. I'm good.
Yeah. We ain't really got that much going on,
I didn't mention that was much.
Yeah. I'm the host. That be going ghost. Because I definitely just...
Gangster?
I be disappearing, bro.
Where you going?
Schoolwork. Staying up with school. I be going ghost. But other than that, it's another day. Another podcast day. You gotta be happy about it.
Hey, wait. It's a Friday. This is a Friday.
You feel me? But we're gonna get right into it. My monitor's acting crazy right now, so I have to. Someone call me.
This can't be real.
Hello? Yeah.
Hey, Randall. How you doing, man? Hope you doing all right. It's New Year, January 2025. A lot of great expectations this year for you, but not only just you, but everybody in here. Make sure you persevere, finish your goals.
We're bringing in somebody else as well. His name is iamjaviergooden. I'm gonna put everybody's links down below later on. I want y'all to support my boy Javi. He does a lot of music. He's doing his own career. He wants to get his music career up in business. So if y'all could drop a follow for him, it'll be much appreciated. But we'll be right back. I gotta go help him out with something. He's downstairs, so I'll be right back.
Just 4 people watching.
All right, we're back. You know, my boy Javi's here.
Chat.
Like I said, we're gonna get right into it.
I'm predominantly skinny.
Predominantly skinny.
I'm looking at myself right now like a sleeper build could come in flat.
Not sleeper build. You just
Put it in the chat, bro. How much y'all lifting?
You don't have a sleeper build. Your build is just asleep.
Yeah, build is just
Alright,
yo, that's kind of crazy. All right, let's start with the first one.
Oh, so you just like streaming it on Twitch and then you gonna record it and put it on YouTube? Or-
No, this is already on YouTube.
All right, man.
Yeah.
What's good, YouTube? We got like what, 4 subscribers? No, let me not.
We
We got 11 now. Get it right.
Don't do that. First one, dorm horror stories.
Oh,
I don't really have a dorm horror story. I think the only thing I remember this year that happened was when the blackout went out.
yeah.
And people
Jenkins was crazy.
People was like wild here at Tubman. People were scared. They were like, "Oh my gosh, the lights went out!" Then everybody's like, "Man, I." Next thing you know, I open the door. I see someone get tackled by like 3 people.
Dude.
And I see someone with a screen mask on with a knife started chasing people.
Yeah, no, that's
I
insane.
don't even understand.
That's insane word.
Yeah, I was scared and over here doing that and telling in Jenkins it was a party. Even the RAs was having a party. Like literally,
People was blasting music here, but then there was like manhunt. All the lights were on, so it was pitch black in here for a minute. And then the lights came on. They were like, "Oh,
They was like,
that's what you look like." I heard someone say, "That's what you look like." Oh, I said, "Wow."
I don't think they understand. We was in Jenkins. As soon as the lights came on, everyone said, "Oh."
Yeah, that's bad funny. But you got anything?
Just the walk, really, like when. All right, so how our campus is set up, like once you come from Jenkins in Tubman Hall, it's like a little 3-minute walk or so, and you just have to like cut through a certain area. It's like a little alleyway or whatever. And so it was like a group of friends or whatever. We was like, all right, we're gonna move the activity to Tubman, see what they're like over there. So DJ calls us like, hey, I'll open the door for you. It's like, all right, cool. We on our way there. All we see is like people running up and down the street over and over again, or just up and down the campus walkway. And he just keep like, no light party, over and over again. Next thing you know, it's like a little section over there, and then we start going even closer, and then I just shout out, all right, now what if Batman came over here and just stopped us in the name of justice, bro? Like, we in the alleyway. It's kind of crazy. He's eating jollof rice. And so, yeah, pretty much, I just thought Batman was going to come down and just save us in an Arkham Knight type side.
Mind you, it was cold too.
It was.
Like, that's what like winter started happening. I still remember that day.
For me, horror story, I want to say like, oh, I got 2 in mind. One, I'm in Jenkins. Anytime that I walk past, the light will flicker. I'm like, it must be demons on me. And I had just gone through it that week. Like that entire week, I was going through it. So anytime that I walk past the light, it would flicker. I'm like,
So I'm telling you, like,
yo.
Am I indoors on Roblox? No,
Get that closet.
Second one, I think you know this, and I think Kim knows this. The reason why I moved into Jenkins was because someone was trying to shoot him.
Oh yeah.
That was
even a word. That was terrifying.
No, that was just terrorism.
Because literally, what was crazy was during homecoming, we kept on seeing dudes in either ski masks or like face masks, dressing all like in the corner on the phone, yelling at each other. And then also even Tay was like rolling with someone. We was like, yeah, let's move. It's instantly moved. A couple days later, in my hall, Layla and my girlfriend, she's in my room because earlier that day we was hanging out with each other, and I was like, you could just stay here while I go to class real quick. I had to leave class early because I'm getting text. She's like, Hobby, I'm scared. Come back right now. I want to go back to Jenkins. I'm like, what's up? Then it happens. I think someone else was with it at the time. I think there was 2 people in my room because at the time it was our friend Kian, and Kian and her were in my room because we were all hanging out. I went back to class. I came back. I'm like, well, what's going on? What's going on? She was like, they're trying to shoot up in the hall. It was like there was some dude in the bathroom that was yelling on the phone telling the ops to come here and that he was going to shoot him up as soon as they get here. So I instantly got her out and I was like, yeah, I'm not staying here. I called Miss Jackson like that day or like the next day. She made me move out the weekend.
I'm not laughing at you, bro. I looked at the chat.
Judge boy say, "What up, Big Bex?"
I was like, bro,
what up? I'm happy. I don't care about none of that.
Alright, you alright?
Yeah. It's rotizzle. Rotizzle.
Oh, we just decided not to go to the gym.
Okay. Alright.
I mean, I have been already.
Alright.
I'm going back on Tuesday just to get my schedule straight up.
Yeah, I just came back from the gym earlier, so.
I'll probably do some push-ups.
Funniest moments in high school. Ooh, I got you.
Downstairs bathroom during my freshman year.
Oh, wow.
I was in online school like up until from 3rd grade up until here. So
Okay. Oh, you was on homeschool?
no, online school. It's basically like think of when we going like black order.
Okay.
So it was basically us like freshman year.
Oh, so basically COVID didn't affect you
At all.
Okay.
Yeah, I was struggling.
I'm gonna tell for each year. Freshman year, it was mainly what's up?
Hey.
Freshman year was mainly with Big 40 fights or high. Oh, now I gotta talk.
Good boy.
No. I'm gonna talk about that. I'm gonna talk about that for sophomore year.
That's its own segment, bro.
Freshman year, we had a Spanish teacher, and she left out for the mid-year. But when she was here, people used to start sending links for other people to join in. So one of them came back. So it was somebody, I don't even remember what the dude's name was. He was like, "Yo, Miss Smith, you pregnant, right?" She was like, "Yeah, I'm pregnant." And he was like, "When's the baby coming through?" And then she was like, maybe like 3 more months or something. He was like, "Yo, let me be the doctor to help out." And then left. I said, "Bro, what?" Yo, bro.
It was just a random?
It was a random person. I didn't even know if he went to the school or not. Bro, all he said was, "Yo, let me be the doctor." Yo.
What? What?
Yo, man, I was so confused. So, we cut the sophomore year, right? So, the Big 40 fight. Me and Cam both know what happened. Basically, right? He would always come up to someone and hug him. And I used to tell him, I'd be like, yo, Big 40, Jalen. I used to call him Jalen because I never called him Big 40. Because I known Jalen since like 4th grade. So I was like, Jalen, I'm going to need you to just like stop hugging people just randomly. And he was like, why? He was like, bro, that's something I like to do. I said, that could be something you like to do, but if someone don't want to hug, bro,
Right.
you're going to be looking crazy.
I don't want to.
So then, with the Big 40 versus Craig situation. Ooh. So Craig would sit at our lunch table, and Jalen would too. So we sitting there. So me and a few people was like, "Yo, should we instigate?" And then someone was like, "I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do it." So then one of our boys was like, "Yo, Big 40, yo, Craig wants a hug." He hugged him the first time, right? Craig goes, "Yo, get off me, bro." He said, "I'm not with that, with that." And so Big 40 hugged him again, and he was like, "Nah." He said, "Yo, meet me over here on those stuff." So you see him waddling back, and Big 40's like, "Nah, I'm gonna come back over there. Watch." So me and Cam was like, "Man, nothing ain't gonna happen." All you hear is everybody, "Oh!" We're like, "Yo, bro, there's no way." We go around, I see him drop kick Craig. Bro, yo, oh my God.
Wow, everybody just stopped and it was like,
I saw him
just
drop
did
kick
this.
him, and I was,
oh my god.
yo, bro, I saw a drop kick. I said, "There's no way." And then what really killed me is when he came back. He came back to us. He was like, "Nah." He said, "I'm gonna show you something." Came back, drop kicked him again. He said, "Wait, hold on." I thought it was some Street Fighters moves. Bro jumped in the air, kicked them, did a spin and kicked them again. I said, bro, what is this combination? I said, did bro do up aerial into another aerial? I said, bro, how do you do that?
I'm hitting with a combo move.
I don't have the vid, bro.
Junior.
Someone has the vid, but I don't have it.
Matter of fact, where's your controller? Where's your controller?
What you mean?
Where's your controller? Let me see your controller real quick.
I'm kind of scared.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Based on what he said, you know he hit him with.
No.
He hit him with one of these combos.
XX wide down. You're out of pocket.
Back arrow.
You know when you play Spider-Man, they got the O and the triangle.
Oh my god.
Hit him with his O.
Special!
Straight up lightning comes from his feet.
Junior year?
Junior year. Whoo.
That's when stuff really started kicking.
What was the most funniest moment in junior year?
Junior year. I was in online and apparently my classmates found out that I performed. Or I told them that I performed, but they found out that like I had an Instagram and everything. So someone searched my name on Google. The very thing I told them not to do is search me up on Google. I said, just don't search me up on Google. Just leave it at that. Because there's embarrassing pictures of me on Google as a baby face that I hate. They did it anyway and they found it.
Oh no.
And it was horrible.
That was back in 8th grade. So they didn't search my name. They searched my dad's name. So when you search up my dad's name, his Twitter, his Instagram, and then a post from Dover High or the Capital School District. So there's a photo of me where we're smiling.
Well, I'm about to find it right now.
And it's an old photo from like 2013 when we went to IHOP. I know the background.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, everyone like reposts that photo because they're like, bro, what is that? And then they found this other photo of me, and I don't even know. All right, that's not that photo.
I know it. It just
similar.
You heard it?
No, it's not even similar. Stop. you gummy. Junior year. Right. What happened junior year?
Nah.
I mean, junior year was mainly more for it was mainly more of the stuff I had photography and that started booming. So it was like a good year for me. But the funniest thing, okay, really, okay. I don't really have any funny moments really in.
I was a blur because like we was really locked in.
Yeah, I was more locked in junior year than anything, so I don't really remember all that. I had more funny moments last year and sophomore year. No, I'm not even gonna lie.
There was somebody in there on like during the SATs and ended up taking like a calculator out and just like
yeah.
I don't remember anything about that, but
yeah. Senior year, ooh, I can say so many. I can say a few.
One.
If I gotta name one,
media.
Digital media. What happened in digital media? Nah, it was mainly like focusing on.
Little Shop of Horrors.
So me and Cam did backstage crew for this one play we had for Mean Girls last year, right? So there's this scene where they had to throw paper as like notes on the stage. So Cam and someone in the because we had to do microphone checks. So we're hearing like from like the stage manager and whatnot. So he was like, yo, I'm gonna need y'all to go pick up the papers because nobody else is gonna pick them up. So then Cam was like, all right, I got you. So he said, yo, DJ, come here. Meanwhile, I'm in a boot at the time still. So Cam was like, yo, I'm gonna need you to fake drop kick me and I'm gonna fall, right?
Bro did more than that.
And I'm gonna grab the papers. I was like, all right, bet. Meanwhile, I didn't think I was gonna actually hit him with the boot. I ended up hitting him, so all you hear was a boom. He hits the
closer and closer and closer as the boot guy. I was like, remember, this is fake, right? No. Smack into the floor.
Boom. So you hear like two booms. Everybody's like, oh, you can hear the crowd. Oh. The next thing you know, the people, there was like a whole fight scene that was going on that was supposed to happen. You see 6 people turn from going from their fight to ours. And so you see him getting jumped by like 6 other people.
Not part of the script, by the way.
It's not even a
all improv.
It wasn't part of the script. So you just see him getting jumped. I still have the video. I could pull it up somewhere. But yeah, it was pretty funny. That was one of the funniest moments.
I never been traumatized like that badly. Camping out in your back seat. Oh Lord.
Ooh,
Oh,
brother.
don't even get me started on that.
I
I
forgot.
don't even know how he got in, bro, because the door was locked. The door was locked. And then randomly, we all sitting there in the back. We're sitting there in the car, and then I just hear click,
Dude.
do, boom. I said,
Dude. Like,
I looked back there. I was like, how did you get in? He was like, he said, he didn't even say the door was unlocked. The door was locked.
I've already tell you. Alright. It was a lot that day. But like
Kia boys, I did not have a Kia, buddy.
it was not Kia, bro.
I was straight Mazda.
What you call it? We was out there doing like volunteer work, so we was doing community service, and like basically we was sitting in there because it was hot outside, and we was like watching cars, so we was out there cooling. Next thing you know, boom, there's like a homeless guy. He kept like walking around as we were doing it. It was like either pocketing money or it was like putting it somewhere, and then we was about to finish up kind of our savings or whatever. So we go in there, mind you, it's like the homeless guy keep walking back and forth, and me and a coworker of ours, was Azil. Me and him walked in, and he was like, we walked in the store. He was like, hey, we know we could talk to somebody, but like there's a homeless guy out there while we're doing community service. It's kind of weird. So he was like, yeah, we'll call the cops, we'll get it situated, whatever, cool. And as we're coming outside, all we see is like what you call it, the leader, or the person who's like handling everything. He's like walking around. He's like, yo, who's this? And then he comes up to us and started talking to us about the washing cars or whatever. Next thing you know, he's like getting closer and closer to DJ's car as we're trying to like get away from him, but like still politely get away from him, like not do anything crazy. Seeing a world burn from Mean Girls. Yo, that was a little shop of words. I'm dumb. That was Mean Girls. I'm done. All right, that's my fault. But as we get closer and closer to getting ready to leave, he comes closer and closer to the car. Eventually, he gets in the car while we were like getting out, and then like there was like two people, Azil and McKinley. They were sitting inside the car, and then we didn't know what to do. So DJ ended up calling his
my uncle. I didn't even call him. My uncle was coming from somewhere. He drove past and saw my car and saw me, and he was like, yo, you good? I was like, yeah, I'm cool. He was like, yo, who's that dude coming near your car?
I don't know how you spot that going like 35 down the street. Bro.
I said, bro, I don't even know him. I told him to get out my car. I told him to get away from my car, and he still got in. Mm-hmm. I feel threatened. I literally told him I felt threatened. He was like, all right. So Cam's mom ended up pulling up too, and so both of them handled the situation. It ended up, he ended up leaving on his bike.
I don't even know that bike is.
And then he was like, the whole time when he was sitting in my car, he was like, I need y'all to take me to the bank so I can give y'all the money for the car. He said, but I'm not going to mess with y'all. And I was like, okay, why? I said, bro, why would you put that up in the air? Because now that just makes it seem weird. And I wasn't going to even take you to the bank anyways. I don't even know you. Like, you one dude who just, first off, you got into my car. You touched my car. Second, you got in my car. Then you messed with my stuff was in the car. I said, all right, that's straight 3, bro. What are you doing?
Mm-hmm. I zoned out, and then I zoned back in to hear this, and now I'm very confused.
This is crazy, bro.
Oh my gosh, the 6 fights during sophomore year. Wait,
that was the reason why the dismissal thing was different now. Like, it started to be like 215, 217, 222. All because of everybody started fighting.
No. Alright, there is one fight I do want to talk about. There was one fight I was coming down from I was going down to lunch. And so this one dude was like, oh, you're not going to do nothing. You're not going to do nothing. He said, oh, word. So there's like a group of people coming down. This man jumps from the 2nd floor of the stairs to jump down to the 1st floor and tackles him while there's people there.
What were you so mad about?
So, bro, you know how people did that dive in Mario 64? Yo, he literally did that whole dive, bro. Jumped over people and tackled them. I said, how did you do that, bro?
Did you think he was Batman?
Justice! I said, dang! What the Drake? Oh,
that's my.
Wait, hold on. No. That's a no.
PG-13.
No.
PG-13.
No, not that.
What you call it? But what's another one that we can throw in? Trying to think. Sophomore year at the table. The Orange, Xavier. I'm trying to think.
Michael Phelps.
I'm trying to think actually. English. Here we go.
Oh yeah, we talk about that joint all the time. We used to. So it used to be me, Cam, my boy Kaden, and Kayvon, Jess, and Jessica, and we used to have a bunch of people that would be in the back with us. And so one day we were like, man, we're gonna just start rapping back here. So my boy Kayvon used to put on the beats. Everybody would hop on the beat. So I spit a verse. Everybody's like, okay. And then my boy Cam, he gonna hop in. He gonna say, I'm about to skate off. And he gonna just, he had Heelys on. So all you see is him roll past us. I said, bro, what is that? I said, what type of skating off is that? Someone says, take off. I was like, bro, what is this? R.I.P. to Takeoff though. But
made it even worse. A friend of ours, our classmate Janai, she was all the way in the front. She thought she could pull one over us if we included and pull up a whole computer.
She had a Chromebook. So you know how we had those Chromebooks in high school? Yeah, so basically she was doing her makeup on there. I think she was putting like lip gloss or something. I don't even remember what she was doing. But she started, like I could see her inching it, like turning it, and she's bumping it with it. I was like, and I turned around, I'm like, are you recording us on a Chromebook?
Our teacher really didn't care. As long as we got our work done, she was like, oh, cool with us, or like keep it down a low volume. So she saw it, and then she just started laughing herself.
Yeah, bro, it was, sophomore year was fun.
Olive Garden.
Oh, yeah. I bought, me and one of my friends named Paul, we bought breadsticks for our teacher. Well, no, we brought calamari for our teacher, but brought breadsticks for the class. And so we bring the breadsticks. So our teacher thinks she's going to get breadsticks. We pulled out a whole calamari dish for her. We're like, here, it's for you. You know, you've been a great teacher to us. We appreciate you. She starts crying. And then she ran out the room. I was like, huh? Yo, I was so confused. Next thing you know, she came back and she was like, y'all are so nice. Like, and everything.
That was so
That's coming at the end. We're gonna go to the next topic, bro. Oh my gosh,
Next topic.
Oh my gosh, bro. Come on, leave that, bro.
Yeah, that's gonna be memorable,
Come
bro.
on,
Wait till we have a reunion in high school.
All right. Food.
Oh, hello. Alright, so basically, right, what we're gonna do is we're gonna escort like different moves of foods. We got breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Sometimes dessert, right? So, in the breakfast, I like to get mixed some corn, like oatmeal, cereal, Cheerios, and Frosted Flakes, really. But like for oatmeal, I get like apple cinnamon, really, or like peaches and cream, something like that. Mix it to be cool. Lunch comes around, I either go to like Conrad or the Ville. There's different cafes joints that we have here at the campus. So I get like a little mac and cheese. On some days it'll be like mac and cheese, cornbread, spinach, green beans, chicken, baked goods, or something like that.
Damn, Big Mac.
Alright, you are Now, at class, depending on where I go at, I get like a little rice, ramen, whatever, cool if I have to go home. Now, dinner.
He's still going.
Dinner's where I would come from, bro. I get the corn, I get the baked goods, I get the baked chicken or like fried chicken, whatever they got. Always get the fries. Lunch, dinner, or even morning. It don't even matter. What type of day they got it, I get it. Cheeseburger, platters, nuggets. They just started bringing them. They started tasting like McDonald's nuggets. Could be wrong. Now they got the teas. The drinks are different. Usually I get like the Starry drink with the fruit punch. I'd be cooling. Sometimes I even get the Gatorade with the Mountain Dew. I'd be a little bit okay with. Now the thing I've been doing, I put y'all on DSU folks. You get the sweet tea, right? You're gonna mix the sweet tea with the Starry or the Mountain Dew. It give you like a little sparkling drink along with the green tea. You're out of pocket. What I got? Good boy being you, bro. But they just started making. Let me tell y'all something. Yesterday, right? They just started making milkshakes like a little special. You be out of pocket. Stop that. You're out of pocket. Stop.
Nah, you gotta sing that. Big bad, big bad, big bad.
I didn't even picking that chicken. And you're right. I make sure it's all cooked, all well. Sometimes I be mad, but I push it away. Man, yesterday they had like milkshakes or whatever. I was mad, right? So I was mad because I already had my food. I got in the door at like 6:48. I left at like 7:30. I go in there and get food or whatever. I'm like, I'm not going in that long line. I ended up getting that line because that's where the milkshake was at. Now, mind you, they said on the menu platter, they said, make it yourself. Decide it yourself. If I see that, you're banned. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna make myself on the low. No, you can decide what you want, but the work you gotta make it yourself. Yo, bro. Yo, bro. Alright. It ended up like, what was it, like 15, 20 minutes? People started cutting in line. I was like, I don't care anymore. I just want the food. Started acting like Vegeta. Now, when the worker came over, she's like, I got strawberry. Anybody want strawberry? I'll take strawberry. She's like, what you want order? What you got? I got Oreos. I'll take the Oreos. That'd be fine. Thank you, man.
Strawberry gotta be one of the
And yeah, took the Oreos, put it on top, put the mixing around with the what's it called, whipped cream, mixing around. I was like, all right, I'm good to go. And that's like a normal Monday, Tuesday.
Crazy combination.
Wait,
what Oreo flavor was it?
Cookies and cream, like the black one.
You're not even big baby.
That was a good.
That's like.
That's a normal day. That's a normal day. Like ask me what I had this morning.
What did you have this morning?
Cereal milk.
I think you had a full.
Waffles, pancakes, eggs, bacon, turkey bacon.
You had a full blown.
No, bro. Like
meal.
I can talk a lot about the food, but I only eat like a small portion. I'm lying.
Man,
I
I ain't gonna hold you. I don't even really be eating like that.
You lying?
I'm being sober. What's in my fridge?
Pull up your receipt.
What's in my fridge?
Let's look at the fridge.
Nothing.
Look at his back.
What's in that fridge?
Ow!
Nothing.
Yo, you cleaned it out, bro. You
Nothing.
just had already checked.
No, I didn't have nothing in that fridge, buddy.
You just had already.
Nothing is in that fridge, buddy.
In that fridge.
He's dropping his phone. Look
He
at
had
him.
nothing but bottles of water.
This is my dorm, so.
I pray for that dorm bathroom. All right, you want to know something, good boy?
Good boy, good boy. Why you say it like that?
You want to know something, good boy?
I just got back to starting to eat regularly because before
Nothing is in that fridge, buddy.
I used to hardly eat. That's why over break when I went to the doctor they said I lost like 10 pounds. I just got back to eating.
I did not eat anything, bro. I don't even eat, bro. When I come, I had a Philly cheesesteak.
Thank you, good boy.
I had a Philly cheesesteak yesterday, and that's
Philly
about
cheesesteak.
That's about it.
That is
With the fries
That's all I had
and
yesterday.
the drink.
It's a Gatorade.
Now, a Philly cheesesteak.
The fridge is cleaned out.
Bro, all I had was a Philly cheesesteak yesterday and fries.
That's disgusting.
That's all I ate yesterday.
Bro, what
You
happened
take
to
the
like
fries,
the
you're
foods?
diabolical.
How?
A cheesesteak is disgusting, bro.
What?
Philly cheesesteak is horrible.
Yo, who is
I
this
don't know
guy?
where he's from.
Who is this guy?
Next topic, bro.
Yeah, you just killed the whole.
I don't give a damn. That is horrible. I've tried it twice. I tried the regular version and then I tried with shrimp. In Philly. From the Mecca where it was at. Horrible. Both times. I'm so sorry. I can't.
Yo, he's
You're
on some.
I get a bacon, egg, and cheese.
He's on some.
I get a bacon, egg, and cheese before I ever get a Philly cheesesteak. I'm so sorry.
Our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Amen.
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 Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. That man be saving me, man. You know, I be talking to him.
He be working.
Yes, sir. Yeah. I be talking to him every single day, you know.
Name a time where so you feel like he was actually doing stuff for you, or rather like speaking for you.
I can attest to that. When I was hearing my name being spread positively in a good way when I wasn't around.
Okay.
That's when I knew that he was really breaking me, because I knew that it just like performing period. I knew I felt like I wasn't getting anywhere. At one point, I was doing the same things, but then I realized, and even like my mom was telling me, there's people that are mentioning your name or are not around, which means that what you're doing is working. So I immediately was just like, gotta thank God for that.
Right. Main thing for me, when I was at my lowest last year for basketball, I think, shoot. What was one game? Polytech. That was probably one of the worst. Well, we won, but it was one of my worst games. I couldn't hit anything. I could have had 35 that game, and I had missed every single shot I took. Yeah, shut up. Yo.
Okay.
I remember that day because I walked into that. I walked right back into the locker room. I'm sitting there crying, like I'm literally bawling tears. Everybody's like, "Yo, you gonna be all right, bro?" Like I was bawling tears that entire time. And then
because even though you're
that next practice,
You went straight to work?
I went straight to work, didn't miss one shot. Came back to the next game and didn't miss any shots.
One is a good motivator for you.
And I think that was him like telling me,
Actually
yo,
telling
it's
you,
gonna
go
be,
back to practice.
yeah,
You
go
win
back to
that-
practice and you gonna see.
Did you win that previous game that you felt like you didn't do good in?
Yeah, no, we won.
They
Yeah,
definitely won.
it may have felt like it may have been a team win, but for you, it wasn't a win for you either way because you know that you didn't give it your all like how you really wanted to.
Right.
So it just motivated you.
Yeah.
One thing for me, I could really just say,
Yeah. All right, bro. Come on.
what?
Come on.
More bricks in the brick layer.
Ooh,
Come on, bro.
Like that.
Like,
Like
come on.
podcast, bro.
you gonna let that slide, nigga?
1v1 me and see what happens.
One thing for me, I could say, just being going out there really. Just like before, say in high school, for instance, I wasn't really outgoing. Like teacher could see me, people could see me. I'd wave or like I'll do stuff for them like in class or whatever. But like when it comes to like being social or whatever, I would end up being like in the wrong crowd. Guy talked to me on my shoulder. He was like, "Hey, do this and that third." And next thing you know, I ended up like going into student council. Started laying more in my books. Started getting more into working out. Started planning my future. Next thing you know, coming to college with all these scholarships and stuff. And even better, I have different opportunities around here where so I can put myself forward for not only myself, but for the community around me. So I felt like if I didn't listen to him, rather what would I have done? Would I have stayed here? Would I actually went to campus? Would I went to a community college or didn't go to college at all? Would I have started in 9 to 5? I don't know. But I'm grateful and very appreciative and blessed to have him in my life.
Amen.
Amen.
All right, next topic. How to enjoy college life without falling into temptation. This one is, by co-host Cam.
Shout out to my moms and my brothers for this. Shout out to my older brother for this one. He actually had me help me with this one. What is it? It said how to give into college without being into the negative impacts.
How to enjoy college.
How to enjoy college without having a negative impact. Now, me and my brothers, we get along great. However, there are some times where so we get into certain things that we're not supposed to be doing, or like it'd be eye opening for all of us. So when I left home, I really had to leave back like the kiddie stuff, certain things I used to do with them because I couldn't like bring it into public. And rather, it felt like I had to become a sponge and mimic what other people were doing. So like in the first like I don't want to say like couple weeks or a month or so, I felt like I was doing things that I didn't feel comfortable with. And I really had to sit back, talk to God, talk to my family, and like converse with certain people. So that way I can see where my head was at and see what their future, or at least what their similar traits were like. And they told me the same thing. All come through freshman year of college, they had like, they had like bad outlooks on life and certain things. Just started partying, started staying out late. Next thing you know, their grades were slipping, this and the third. They started locking in like sophomore year. And it didn't take long for me to lock in. Like I felt it mentally, but I never really put that work in. And so once I actually did it and I started closing out on certain people, certain friends, or certain activities, they started calling me like I was like quote unquote grandpa, started to sleep early, started being busy, they didn't see me as much. Like I would be in the same building, but they wouldn't see me outside. They would see me like in class, or they would see me in my room studying, tutoring, helping out, or anywhere in a positive note, really just working, getting this grind up. And in the end, it all paid off. But the only cost would be like I didn't get to share those memories with them, whether it be like late at night, or it'd be something funny, or like I don't know, in the daytime, where I would be separated from them. And then they go off, do something great, and they get their names put out there on social media or whatever. That's cool, that's great. But at that certain time, it wasn't really good for me. And I would say, like I said before, if I didn't make that turning page and make that turning leaf, it would feel like I'd have been somewhere where I didn't want to be at, and I would have felt like I was trapped when in reality all I gotta do is just say no and know what's best for me. So yeah, I would like to thank family, brothers, and God for actually speaking to me, letting me know what's up.
Yeah, you want a certain path that you gotta follow. Sometimes you gotta cut out certain people.
I feel you on that one. Yeah, I can say the same thing. Shout out to my mom, shout out to my dad, best parents in the world, especially my mom. I love her. She's great. She's taught me a lot of stuff. She's gotten me into a lot of programs, drumline included. Mainly with that too. And with she used to give me some pep talks in basketball. And, you know, more. she did a, she,
You know what?
she's done so much for me, you know. I just love, you know, Mom, shout out to you. I love you, you know. You're the best mom. But going with college life, when I was transitioning into college, you know, a lot of people's like, you gonna do sports, you know, you're gonna do
It's a
something,
different level.
go a different level. And with drumline, both of my parents was like, yeah, you need to go to snare drum. And I'm trying to tell them, like, Mom, Dad, it's a different level. Like, it's like with sports, it's a whole new
That's
thing.
like
There's more rudiments you gotta learn. There's more stuff you gotta do. And, you know, with having the negative stuff, I've always had people that was gonna be like, he's only here because, you know, he's trying to follow the legacy. He's just gonna be just like his dad. You shouldn't deserve anything because, you know, all that. You know, for me, I just try not to listen to everything, you know, because I grew up going through that. Everybody dictating what I should do and whatnot. And my mom was the main one that, you know, had my back. Even my dad, but it was mainly my mom. She always had my back for a lot of stuff. And I just appreciate her for having my back. Even though my dad had my back for like sports and whatnot, my mom had my back through like academics, through just life. Even both of my parents did, but mainly it was more my mom, and she had my back. So, you know, shout out to my mom, shout out to my dad. You know, love y'all.
We love you too, DJ.
Comes to college for me, I definitely gotta say, shout out to my mom. Definitely shout out to my mom on the same boat as DJ. Shout out to my dad as well, because somebody's gotta have them man-to-man talks, especially when it comes to like being on college campus and like, you're a freshman. You definitely gotta have them type of talks with your father, and he kept it real with me like 100%. But definitely gotta say shout out to my moms, because there was a lot of times which you know of and he knows of. It was just trying me for semesters. Just people trying me. So I really had to call my mom sometimes just to like calm down so I wouldn't have to fight people. I was so serious. Like there was a lot of people that I
See me
went
outside, yeah.
No, I'm talking about what he said. I'm talking about what he said. He said, go with your passion, not with expectation, big bag. I said, alright. Said, alright.
Yeah. But you have there was a lot of people in here that wanted to just like fight. Or just
Yeah,
like they was trying me. So I definitely each and every single time I was just calling my mom just to like calm me down, just to like tell me what to do.
And especially with like having a relationship too, because there's like a lot of girls that have been trying to like, you know, and I'm like, no, because I'm happy where I'm at. I'm happy with my relationship, even though, you know, we're going 3 years strong, and it's a long distance. It's our first time doing long distance. It's hard to, you know, do a long distance, and you know,
I feel like it can work. It just has
and it's going to work because we have that communication and we can trust each other instead of, you know, being on campus and just like not talking to each other at all.
Right.
And it's like, even if we're not talking to each other, we know mentally we can trust each other, and then when we come back, we can talk. It's the same thing. We just have the same energy.
Yeah, I got that history.
Like, God forbid something happens with our relationship. I would never try to go with somebody here because I can't trust nobody. So,
Yeah.
shout out to my virginity.
I believe what you said. Yeah, it can work. It's just a matter of like two people being able to communicate, like you said, and being able to not only put your relationship forward, but as well as your mental. Don't want to like put yourself all towards like say you and Trinity, and next thing you know you're slipping in your grades when you need to focus on what you want for your future as well.
Work-life balance.
Right.
And also finding the person that wants you to put your work first. Because there's a lot of people, especially here, it's like
They're only here for the fame. They're only waiting to see you shine. If you're not shining, they don't care about you.
Only here for Deshaun Jackson, and that's it.
And that too.
Yeah, or
But-
they just want to slow down your progress because they want all the attention to themselves.
Right.
Like, I know I got a girlfriend that's like, no, put your work first. Let this come afterwards.
Right.
Which is good, which is rare.
Right.
Especially in today's generation where everyone just wants to take and not give anything out
Right.
or compromise.
And to piggyback off of that, not even falling in temptation, you gotta work on your mental health first before you even do anything.
I'm going to therapy next Thursday!
you never should ever do anything without working on yourself first, because you're going to put more stress onto you before you end up putting more stress onto you and that person you're trying to go with.
And it doesn't even have to go with relationship. That's in general.
That's in general. Because with our friend group, there was people that was on like the edge of like, we're not going to say it, but
It was going through.
and it was affecting the whole friend group. And we all got to look out for each other. That's what friends do. That's what brothers, sisters do. We all got to look out for each other. So before you even like, if you're not mentally ready to be in college or do something, you got to work up your mental health to get ready for it, because college is no joke
At all.
Even though like people used to say it's gonna be the worst thing, it's fun, but it's a lot of work that comes with it, and you just gotta put your effort.
Do you
And
understand what they? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That's the thing, though. People only really talk about the fun part of college and don't realize that there's a work aspect behind it.
Right.
So when they find it out, it's just like, oh, well, college is not for me. It's not what I thought it'd be. No, it is. It's just
You just didn't put the time and effort for it.
exactly.
And what was you saying?
Do you believe from what your adults or parents or peers, whoever they were saying who've been through college already, do you believe like what they were saying is true? Well, not true, but like, do you understand what they mean? Like, have you seen it for yourself?
For sure. I mean, sometimes like with me, I was a little bit arrogant. I used to just like I would hear something
Believe it,
like,
like,
it ain't gonna happen. But then like I sit here now and I'm like, yo, my mom's been right for like
pretty much.
both of my parents, but mainly I used to hear the stuff from my mom. She's been right this whole time.
What's crazy with me, it was kind of it was weird for me because I first came here thinking I was going to be a party person because that's what I wanted to do. Because I was like, all right, I'm gonna go here and party and do my work, but go to all the different types of parties, try different type of drinks and stuff like that. Get crazy, be responsible. I get here. I'm like the first week of parties. I'm just like, I'm cool. I really don't want to do this.
Yeah. All right, next topic.
Shout out my brother Kanye. I was told that I needed to shout him out.
Ways to appreciate what you have around you. That basically goes around what we were just saying there now. I appreciate the friends, some of the teachers I do appreciate because some of them actually want to sit down and help. There were some that I didn't have that really did not care about it, honestly. But ways to appreciate what I have: friends, definitely family, my girlfriend, life, really, God, definitely, and yeah. That's what I really appreciate. I just really appreciate people who really support me. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And just being there to be with me, stick around. Especially, even with the podcast. I appreciate y'all being here, because some of y'all, you got something more important to do, but y'all here, sitting here, supporting me and whatnot, and I appreciate that. So, yeah.
Next up.
Saying thank you, saying thank you, and that's a way to appreciate somebody. Even if you got to do a one-on-one talk to them, be like, hey, I appreciate you for this, that. Show gratitude, Even like if your parents do something, you didn't really want them to do it. Spending time with them is a way to share appreciation to them, or spending time with the person, anywho. So that's how I'll say that's a way to appreciate something that or something that you have around you. So next topic, future you would want this, so why mess it up? Which one y'all want to start with? Who want to start off first?
Why should you look at me?
I'm just asking. I'm like,
Future you don't want this, so why mess it up?
I have like 2, maybe 3. I have 3.
Peace of mind and success. Like, future me definitely. One, if you want peace of mind, why put yourself in situations where you're gonna have to go through drama? And we know some things in some situations that are like that.
What did I just say?
So it's like, if you want peace of mind, why put yourself through some drama? So future you wants that. Even if you gotta cut off some people who you feel are really close to you, but if you know that they always going through some drama, it's always coming on to you, you gotta be like, I gotta find my way through this.
Right.
And with success, why do dumb stuff if you know it's gonna come with dumb consequences, which is gonna block you from having the success you want in the future? So if you really want it, whether it's through discipline or whether it's through, no, I'm not going to that party. I got homework I got to do. No, I don't want to go and drink with you right now. I got class in the morning. I don't want to stay up till like 5, 6 o'clock a.m. and then have to go up to a 9 a.m. class and fall asleep or fall right to the class. Like, some things you just got to be able to say no to or just be like, I know my future me would be way better if I didn't do this now. Because I'm just going to mess that up.
Yeah, that's one of them. I would say that's for me. Another thing is, I know it's like a lot of people say, don't ever talk about your relationship too early. You know, move your steps in a relationship too early. But like future me, with the relationship I have, yeah, I wanna marry Trinity. Like that's a real life answer. Like I've made that decision. Oh, preach something a little tech is crazy. Yo, it's crazy. Hold on.
So,
one person
we'll get banned tonight.
Someone actually called a little Tekka at the game room yesterday. He got mad.
Oh my gosh, who was in my room?
Do y'all see yourselves going back to high school to talk about your first year experience of college for any of the next gen thinking about entering college? I definitely will. Drop out.
Don't come back.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. I definitely would. I definitely would. But I don't know about him. I would though.
I mean, I was either a junior or a senior, and when my school heard about what I was doing, they was trying to get me to do like a official paper in the school to talk to younger kids in the high school to talk about like things that
that's cool
too. So yeah, I'd definitely do that.
Yeah, but yeah, I would want to marry Trinity. That's one thing I really told myself. I actually sat down with myself and I said, do I really want this relationship? And I was like, I really do. Mm-hmm. I appreciate the stuff that she does to me. And I try to show appreciation back. We both have a connection where it's like, it won't break. And that's what I want to do in the future for my future me. So why would I wouldn't want to mess that up because it's like, I love that relationship I have with her. So it's like, yeah. That's about it I have.
You know what? To piggyback off of that, even if you have communication problems, if you have like problems in a relationship, if you know for a fact, I want to marry you, that's the mindset that I know you really got to keep even through that, because sometimes in the moment you forget that and it's like, I don't know whether I really want to do this or not because you're not listening to me. Sometimes you got to keep that no. I know I'm going to marry you, so either we're going to work through it or we're going to work through it. You're going to be mad at me, but at the end of the day, you're going to be mad at me while
being your girlfriend talking about marriage.
Oh yeah, your girlfriend right there.
Oh yeah, hey.
Who got the biggest BB? Yo, man, this kid.
All right, bro, come on.
Let me think. Future me would want this. Why room? Future me would want to live lavishly. Future me would want to live courageously. Be able to be out there. Be able to walk around. Be like, hey, that's Cameron. He knows what he's doing. He knows that he owns this business. He's around all these places. He knows all these people. He has a family. This ain't the third. Yo, what's going on, yo? People still see you as Lil Tekka. Remember your neighbor thought you was really you as him? She was your starstruck. Yo, you about to get big.
I was trying not to say that. But yeah, I gotta agree with you on that one. I definitely want to, my future self. I do want to be, successful. Even if I can't get into the like professional field with like photography and like videography, I always want to fall back onto something like maybe if I gotta fall back on teaching, gotta fall back on teaching. And I don't mind going back to a school to teach kids, how to take photos, do video editing, do all that, because that's something I really want to show and appreciate and then give back to the community and tell them how to do it.
Teach me, because you know me. As you know me. That's
I got you. Yeah.
Future me would want to eat, so I gotta learn how to cook. That's what my major is. So I'm learning how to do that. That way I can come home until my family will be like, hey, who wants this? And I'll whip it up real quick. Even though they don't want to eat it, I'll finish it. So it'll be good for me. Anything around that? Future me wanna. Yo, you're out of pocket. DJ and Javi got the wow. Okay.
Wow.
I gotta stop reading.
You're saying your man like that? Yo, dig, Javi, dig.
Shut up.
Do I see myself going back to high school to talk about experiences through college? Of course. It wouldn't be no issue towards that. I mean, like, people in, like, the high school students, like, for example, you always wanted to know what it was like behind the camera, or at least, like, going out there for different experiences of your field. They don't know what they're going to go into, yet they see it through the book or they see it online. They don't see it hands-on.
Or they see someone else do it and be like, That's easy. I can pick up the camera and do something, but I'm like, no, you gotta learn the aperture, there's so much stuff that you have with cameras, and they just think just taking one photo is I'm a photographer. No, that's not how that goes, bro.
Yeah, because with photography, for me, it started with my phone because I didn't have a camera and I didn't have enough money to get it. So I would try to do everything I could with like my phone because at the time I had an iPhone 11. So I was like, all right, bet they have a portrait mode. I'm using that. So I'm trying to figure out the best ways and the best type of features that I can use to take the different types of pictures and angles, because that was my biggest thing, angles and cinematography, because I love that. That's why I was trying to get into watching different types of films more with like Christopher Nolan or Ryan Coogler to see how they film things specifically. Because sometimes when we watching a movie, we have a thing in my family where I don't know, while we're watching a movie, we're trying to look at the actor on Google. Me, I was looking up either the type of camera, or I would literally say, I wonder how they filmed that scene. That's why I always got attached to the behind the scenes of filming movies, because I wanted to see, one, what type of camera they use, and two, how they set it up particularly. So, yeah, that's why photography is my type of thing.
Yeah, I gotta agree with you on that one. When I was younger, I used to do that. We are not doing no hear me out list. I'm sorry.
Hear me out?
No, all right. You got a little bit too happy about that.
No, I don't know what you mean. What does that mean?
Hear me out, like when someone be like, if they see someone, hear me out. No, I'm not doing a hear me out list.
Was DSU your dream college? Actually, no.
No, it really wasn't. DSU was a second option for me. It was like a
safety net.
It was a backup option because it was like, I already know I'm going to get to the campus. You know, both of my parents both graduated from here. So it was like, I want to see something else, go out of state, go see what's out in the world. I was first going to go to Norfolk State University for a band. And so I ended up almost making it to Norfolk State has like one of the best bands. It's like the best band out of like all the HBCUs. I was going to make it into it. I got into the process, and then I went on for a tryout, and nobody showed up because the band director was just, it was something going on with the band director. So I didn't get to really try out, but I almost made it into the process of it. But other than that, I came to Del State because it was a backup choice, and plus I already knew people and I had like connections, so it really worked out for me in the end. So,
DSU being like a safety net, yeah. I didn't really. I wasn't my plan, but my plan really wasn't to go to school in my own hometown. Rather, it was just go. I would say I wanted to go out, and it wasn't even for this major really in culinary or hospitality. It was in computer science. Like I not only took the class, I had different accolations towards it and different ways to commend myself for it and different ways to credit myself. And I applied and got into MIT. But once I got there, I was just like, do I really want to do it? And then I even sat down with my mom to talk about it. It's like, is this really what I want to go for? Because my major may have been computer science ever since I was a kid, but it quickly changed throughout high school because I got to, like I said before, I got to experience the different takes of different fields. Got to experience culinary, theater arts, computer science, media, even English at a time, or like, I don't know, nursing. I didn't even take the class, but I got to see what it was like in beforehand. So it really made me sit back and think like, do I want to sit behind a screen 24 hours a day, just being a web developer, or do I want to like be in a kitchen actually making the food and enjoying the smiles on people's faces when they see like, hey, this tastes really good. I really want to ask more of this. Who is your chef? This and the third. When people ask for you, instead of just seeing like on the under the site, you see about and you just see like who is this made by, this and the third, me created. You see it every time. You don't even see it really. You just scroll past to see what they want. To be honest, I feel like that's really better in my opinion rather than computer science. I wasn't really going to go anywhere. The money would have been there instantly, but what my happiness would be no. I'd rather keep my happiness where my money is at.
For me, my first choice was Howard. Like
Howard
University. Yeah, since 9 years old, I was like instantly I want to go to Howard University up until junior year, and the reason being for that was their arts program. Because before, my main thing was Broadway. So and I was auditioning for that. I got close to being in The Lion King because I got 2 callbacks. I was in the top 5, but then because I was like too tall, apparently like by 1 inch, I couldn't get it. Same thing for
to be Mufasa.
No, Simba.
You always wanted that, brother. You always wanted that, brother.
But then,
just like you.
Even for a Michael Jackson musical that was in New York. But the thing was, it wasn't until 2021 when I really started. No, that's a lie. 2019 when I started making music, like started to try and write it out and then trying to record it. And that's when I got introduced to actually recording music through someone else. In 2021 is when I actually took it seriously. Now it's like, okay, Broadway's not my lane, but also where I'm at now, I realized if I was to be at Broadway, then I would be nowhere near like my ability to be able to write like right now. And what is going on here? Y'all don't know. To infinity and beyond. But so I also realized with that sometimes the door that you really want to be open, sometimes God will be closed because He has a better door for you to open down the road. So
That speaks.
That speaks.
I had to learn that.
Yeah.
So for me, it was Howard up until junior year, and then that's when we started looking into Full Sail University because I wanted to also learn things behind the scenes like cinematography and things of that nature.
Mm-hmm.
And then Clark University because they also had an arts program down there. But it wasn't until I really found DSU, which my mom actually introduced to me, which had the music major program where I could actually major in music industry, which is something I really wanted. Because my dad is my record label. So everything that he was teaching me, I was like, bet I can learn even more of that in college. So I was like, yeah, this is the place for me. But when I got here, it's way different. I only had one really like music industry class, and I was learning everything else with music that I never learned before, or that I never really exposed myself to before, which was how to write music, how to read music, how to be able to play chord progressions, how to read the notes, just to know what the notes are. Treble clef, alto clef, bass clef, all things of that nature. So when I came here, I was like, I'm gonna really struggle because everyone here already knows something about it that way, so they have like at least an understanding of it. So then now when they're here, they're just learning even more how to upgrade themselves, for lack of another term. Me, I didn't know anything. So in some class it was like, okay, everyone should know this, right? Everyone else would say, yeah, I do. No, the hell I don't. No, I don't.
Yo, what college you going to, yo?
I had to do what I had to
Y'all
do.
think Jackson really fixing the clap football? Oh, wow.
I don't even pick my team, the school in NCAA on
I believe
that goes to show you where I'm at.
I believe. I mean, but we're gonna see. You know,
I'm a believer.
let's see. Do you feel the major you are taking now? You see yourself finishing strong and being successful in that field?
Yes.
Of course, 100%.
I may not have all the answers now, but I can feel myself slowly but surely becoming better, and I know that with more practice, I'll get better. But I definitely see myself majoring in music industry. I want to try and get a master's in it, really.
What were y'all feeling before coming to college, and how are y'all feeling now? I felt ready. I want to go back to middle school now. I'm missing being a kid.
To be honest, I was like, if I find people who know me and the people that talk negative about me, I was like, I'm not trying to deal with that. So I was kind of like nervous before, especially when I was coming in for band camp. I was already nervous because number one, I didn't even know we had auditions. So I didn't get to audition until I didn't get the audition paper and stuff a day before I moved in. So the next day I had auditions. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. So I was already nervous from the get-go.
So what did they ask you?
He told me like my drumline captain Marcus. Shout out to the drumline, DSU drumline. I have the Storm and Approaching Storm marching band. I was just like, I don't know. The fact that you just like I already got that. Where my bag at? So I keep the sticks already.
Oh,
Already. That's not the right stick. Already. Yeah, feel me. I keep that already.
All right, bro. All right, we get it.
Saying all right. He was like, "Yeah, you gonna be all right. Just play some of the warm ups and whatnot, and you're cool." I played the warm ups.
got it.
Got in. It was that simple. But how I'm feeling now, low key want to go back to like maybe freshman year of college. No, college. High school.
I experienced it all one more time. Like,
I mean, I'm not saying it's terrible, but it could be 10 times better, in my opinion. Especially with this friend group, it could be 10 times better. But people like to do stupid stuff.
So Sometimes you just gotta let them.
Would you prefer this one or high school's? Friend group wise. Cause
that's kind of wait. There's so many friend groups I have.
Alright,
You gotta specifically say which one.
All right. Sophomore, senior year, first of all.
That one's hard. I don't know.
Cause you grew up with people from sophomore year, but like you finished off senior year with them.
I know. I don't know. That's hard.
For me, it would be like I didn't really know people until like junior year, senior year, but I didn't really connect with them until senior year. So I would just say like my last year of high school.
I don't know. I would say the senior year group, but sophomore year has like my
Most
heart.
of the moments.
It has most of my heart. That stays in my heart because that was like real.
So sophomore year or this friend group now?
Definitely sophomore year. Sophomore year was 10 times funnier.
I'm not even mad at you.
Like sophomore, like
If you
Like,
would have, you would have.
you would understand what I mean. Like
Mhm.
I love the friend group. Like I love y'all, bro. Like y'all are my brothers and sisters. But like I know them since when I was like 5th grade, 6th grade. So I grew up with
Oh
them.
hell yeah.
So it's like I knew them.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
All right, bro.
No, go ahead.
I'm glad-
Because we're gonna go back into the comments and see what they're saying.
Okay. For me, coming here, I was nervous but excited at the same time because I was like, all right, I'm about to learn everything I really wanted to learn. It's going to be strictly industry. It was not. I'm just gonna be in my room and doing work and going to party. I'm not gonna really have friends like that, because I didn't believe I was gonna have any type of friends coming here. So I was just like, I'm just gonna be on my own the entire time. First day, that changed. But
Ended up meeting him
Yeah.
at NSL.
Because
was
right,
crazy.
I was like, I'm probably going to hang out with DJ most of the time because I knew from Matt and Rel, literally as much as I love them, usually they smoke and I don't smoke like that. So
I
that's
don't either.
so that's why when I see them.
Hey, me neither. Hello. Law-abiding citizen. LAC. Here we go.
But now that I'm here, my entire way of thinking has changed. Just before I was just like, I'm just gonna be by myself here.
I'm sorry.
What's it called?
DB
Slits. There you go.
Remember someone took a toilet? Someone took a toilet out of school. Bro, I promise you, bro.
No context. That sounds crazy,
No,
bro.
yo, bro, I was
That
so...
trip was hilarious.
Yo, bro. Oh my god.
I just know that me being here, it's completely changed my outlook.
Yeah, I feel you on that one.
What are some of your pros and cons of being on campus over
Wait.
sleeping in class right there?
Wait, we see that.
Young MZ, Young Money. One. What are some of the pros and cons of being on campus?
Being on campus?
Yeah.
So I do stay on campus. I stay at Tubman, the new dorm. The pros of being here, you get a little bit of space. If you get like a 4x4, you get a little suite in the middle. It's kind of cool. Cons, it's not that much space. You get like a little space of a room here at Tubman. It'd be loud on the weekends. And especially if it's homecoming, people drink. They be dropping their drink. They be dropping their drinks right in front of elevators. So you see straight glass and like liquor and whatnot. Yeah. And then it smells like weed. People be smoking in the stairwells. It ain't that bad.
Y'all ain't got no damn right to
Oh
complain
yeah,
about smoke.
and we do share showers.
Yeah,
Don't drop the stove. Shut up. we don't share showers like everybody has their own. It's like there's like one shower and it's like to 4 people here. Now it's different at like where they stay at.
No. Well, yeah.
It kind of is because our bathroom is connected into our room.
You only get like a limited amount. For us, it's just like we share the bathroom like 24 people.
It's different for them. It's different for them. But for us, we have our one, and if someone's in the shower, we gotta wait.
He happens to live in the weirdest hole because we got 6 showers. He only has 3. And
They be the hottest. They be the best.
I was in your
I be mad
bathroom.
when somebody taking it up. Don't even talk about the toilet, bro. The toilets be the cleanest. They be not even warm, but like give it a couple seconds, it be warm, bro. I be sitting there chilling. Give me like an hour, and I'll be cool.
Listen, bro, 3.
And my fault.
in my home, even Eddie know this. 360. No, that's where I was at. 315. 315. They smoke.
Hey man!
It's insane
You
weed.
snitching.
No, I'm snitching. You know why? They caused 2 fire alarms, which
I
means
do
all
not
of us
cause
had to
any of this.
evacuate
You
twice.
see this,
I don't
bro?
live
the
You
entire
see this,
building.
bro. We do not live in Jenkins Hall. We live in Warren or something like that. I swear to you.
Like the entire building had to evacuate twice because of the same room because they don't open the windows and everything.
Alright, classical, okay.
Sleeping in class, I've only done it once, and it was because I pulled an all-nighter, and this was recent. I pulled an all-nighter, and I stayed up the whole day. I drank like 2 bottles of Mountain Dew to keep me through the day. I started falling asleep in the class. Next thing you know, I was like, all right, I can't keep doing this. That's when I had a rude awakening. I said, yeah, I can't do this.
I know. I pulled
I had a 12-hour nap.
I pulled an all nighter once.
Bro, you did. You woke up at like 4 or 5 o'clock. Like, yo, bro. I just woke up. My fault, bro. I fell asleep.
Yeah, bro.
Bro, we're about to get dinner.
I didn't have any classes, so.
I just remember one night I pulled an all nighter because I had a lot of work to do and I just wanted to get it all submitted.
Yeah.
And once I did, I could not go back to sleep. Like my eyes were just shut open. So at that point, I was just awake the entire night doing nothing but work until I decided just to go outside and just go to class again. When I say that, I knocked out immediately.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Nah, young money, not the seat being warm. I be sitting there alone. That's why. Like when I tell you I be in my office, bro, I be in my office. You don't even know. I be taking calls. I do. Moto.
DJ, quick question: how is your connection with you and your girlfriend's mom, as well as give Javi a tip on it? My connection with her mom is pretty good.
Oh, I know what she's saying this.
She loves me. I mean, I don't know how. I don't know what I did, but
Good for you, brother.
How you carry yourself?
and I think the one thing that she said that she loves about me is that I don't have to spend time with Trinity 20.
I think we gotta go to that game room. So I got you.
You know, man, I'm about to go. He ain't true, man.
Oh, they ding dong.
Tight.
Lock the
The
door.
3 guys who just walked in, they didn't know this.
Lock the door. They said they didn't even know who did it.
No, they were one thing dog ditching.
Oh.
Like they did the thing we do.
Oh.
Like,
Wait,
well,
we do.
Yeah, we don't do that. Like,
I was about to say we do. I was about to say
definitely don't do that.
I don't remember doing that.
Ding dong ditching, yeah.
I don't remember doing that. But
They definitely do.
lying. With my she would tell me I don't have to stay with her 24/7, like being with her 24/7. It was more of a if we're not together, we can usually FaceTime or talk to each other online and just through messages and whatnot, and that's how we can spend time with each other. We're not going anywhere, spending so much money every week going somewhere.
It's just quality time.
Yeah. If I would have to give a tip for Javi, is just get to know who she is. That's what it took me to get to know what her mom is, what she does, what she does for her family. See how important she is to my girlfriend and whatnot. That's what I would only say for as a tip, because that's what it took me to get to know her. It was get to know who she is, what she does, she does for her family, and why she loves her family.
That's the thing. I know some of these facts, and because Layla's told me and I remember them. I made sure to remember them. It's her mom. But the thing is, I'm personally just scared to talk to my mom simply because one, it's new.
Your mom.
I mean, it's the same
It's
thing.
your mother, bro.
No. I'm sorry. It said be honest. Who peaked in high school? Your mom. Next question.
Your mom. But nah, yeah. It took me a while because I was also nervous to talk to her mom too. It took me a really, really long time, but when I sat down to talk to her, it really.
You understood.
I really understood.
Okay, so.
Okay, buddy. Wow.
I just make sure it worked.
Oh. But yeah, that would be the only tip I'll give them. Pause, because I know some of y'all be weird.
Yeah.
But
Back away from me, you heathen.
Oh wow, that's crazy. Sophomore year, they be taking everything in. We did talk about that.
Any more on the thing?
Peaked in high school.
Who peaked though?
What do you mean peaked? Who had the best high school year?
Definitely not
Me.
Definitely not
16.
I say me because you know how I ended off. But that's all.
16, I was feeling myself.
He ended off with a ring or something. I don't know.
Something
About the basketball team getting a ring or something. I don't know.
I mean, I peaked in with basketball, digital media, student council. You feel me?
I don't like either of you.
That's crazy. Band president, National Honor Society. Getting a small internship with digital media team going around to schools and whatnot.
What was that? Microsoft?
Yeah, Microsoft.
Okay.
Got an internship with Microsoft and was certified in like 3 Adobe, like Adobe Premiere, Photoshop, and Illustrator. And After Effects, that's 4.
I would say 2022, like sophomore going into junior year. The 22 was a great period in terms of like just everything.
Yeah.
But I got into the National Honor Society, which at first I didn't even want to be in because I was like, I don't want the responsibility of it.
Right.
But my mom was just like, nah, this is something you really should do. And I'm glad I did because now I can say that going into college that I was about something like that. And on top of that, I guess you could say senior year because it took me 5 to 6 tries of the SATs just to get the final score, to get a half off.
SATs.
I was working on
Drop the score, bro. Drop the SAT scores.
I got like 11.6.
DJ. The final, not the first, the final.
Final, it was like 990.
Okay.
The first time.
Final, not the
Final.
I know. For me, my first time was like 860.
My first one was like 840.
First time.
I'm not going to hold you. It was 840.
The first one was 1060.
I said I wanted to do better. That was the PSATs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
PSAT.
1060.
Yeah, I got a 990.
Wait. No.
Compared to an 860.
No. I lied. I'm sorry. It was stupid, really. I got the highest. It was like 1375 for a PSAT, and then I was stupid enough. I don't know what I did, but like junior year came around, and then when I did SATs around that time, I dropped 100 points. I got a 1275.
That's pretty good though.
Yeah, but like when you take turns to look at it, it's just like
it looks like what did you do to drop 100
Right.
points? But that's still a good score to get.
I just kind of distracted myself throughout with school, doing with track, presidency, relationship, everything in between. Just I didn't know how to organize myself.
I worked hard enough to get my half-off scholarship. Because I can tell you right now, I wasn't like the greatest.
Randall, you think
but
you
I did what I could.
peak vocally? Okay. Some people teeth gotta glow up. Oh yeah,
Mine did I?
these things. I had a break. That's why they called me Little Tucker, cause I had a little brace face, like little what you call it, twist in my hair, and with the glasses, that was a bad combo. If you had twist glasses in it. You got all of that with the braces, bro. You're cooked. But,
yeah, bro. Our high school teachers dropped they were dropping like crazy.
Yeah,
we had like at least about like 200 to 300 teachers. That joint dropped to like 160.
What did y'all do?
Nothing. We didn't do
Things
anything.
weren't good for them.
We didn't do anything.
Well, no,
because all the teachers knew me. So what was I gonna do?
With the students rather okay, I won't say students. You remember A side, C side, right? You remember how A side would be like quote unquote smart in a way, or like second floor more say they would be like more predominantly in academic.
Reminds me of. Give us the Wi-Fi.
That's a prime example why we dropped from 200 to 142.
So they took the Wi-Fi from us because we used to have our own Wi-Fi to sign in with stuff. So they took it away and just gave it to the teachers. So everybody's like, we want the Wi-Fi back. So they did a petition and a protest on our floor, on a floor. And so you just see a bunch of kids around the rotunda and like all the floors, and they were like, they had a big speaker with a microphone. Give us the Wi-Fi. Like it was crazy. All the teachers gonna sit there like this. They were like, all right, everybody get in class. Get off me. Wi-Fi. Yo, bro, it was.
Made it worse. The people in the library were just looking at it like.
Yeah, bro.
No wonder why they quit, bro.
Yeah, it was something.
And then the teachers kept getting hit, or rather assaulted.
Oh my
gosh!
A
Fight.
Yes, that's why some of them started quitting, because some of them used to get. There was this one fight. I was going to lunch, and it was 2 girls, and one of the teachers, she went to go stop it. She said, "Move, boom."
Hell yeah, you don't get paid for that.
And
Her whole jaw was like slightly dislocated.
There's no defensive laws in Delaware.
Yeah, there's no self-defense law. So if you fight someone and you fight that, you're both getting in trouble.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so
That's
wow.
how we
I'm so glad now that I was around like people like you had stopped me from going to fight somebody because I was angry.
Yo, that's also true. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
You can keep going now.
Because he remember the situation where someone had called someone to come and threaten me. I was extremely angry because I was like, I did nothing to you, but you still had someone to try to pull up on me. So I was about to go crazy. He had stopped me. He was like, yeah, calm down, man, calm down. Chill out. Chill out.
What is that? Basically, I pull like a Mean Girls. This isn't you. DJ, this isn't you. Stop it.
Yeah. So that stopped because then I would have been in trouble even though someone had did something to me first. It don't matter. It really don't.
Yeah, no, yeah. Some of them students used to be getting on the consequences.
Today was.
But they
Oh
were.
yeah.
They were.
Perry left.
I know, small Perry, but hey,
No,
they didn't do that.
tall.
Yeah, he already said he was going to. Yeah, he retired. He told me this before any of y'all
I
told me.
forgot.
Today was Perry's last day. Yeah, bro. I already knew that before anybody else knew that, bro.
Yeah, we knew, but like
I knew that personally. He came up to me. He said he was retiring.
No, Perry, bro.
Yeah, y'all about to be looking.
I'm praying for y'all constables, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all
Y'all even got short Perry. Y'all don't even got short Perry no more.
No, what is your
All y'all got is. I don't even think Green be going to all the other schools.
Sometimes
He be going to all the other schools, so y'all barely have anybody now. I mean, y'all got Cohen.
y'all about to get
I was about to say they got Cohen. Yo, if my dad comes over, y'all might be straight if my dad comes by.
straight. Y'all about to be military students.
No.
You're corporate.
My dad be
Class.
chilling, bro. My dad.
All right, what do you call me? Sophomore year. All right.
Wow. Who?
It was cold outside.
No.
It was cold
All
outside.
right, hold on.
It
For
was
all my
cold.
hoopers.
It was
No,
cold. It
move.
was
For
cold.
all my hoopers right now, I want to explain to y'all.
It was cold.
When y'all come to a basketball
It was
tryout,
cold.
right?
It was cold.
You wear regular tights, right?
No, I didn't have
Would
that.
you wear regular tights if you were playing
I
basketball?
didn't
right?
have that, bro.
Would you ever think of wearing purple thermal tights?
I didn't wear purple. First of all, it was black.
My fault. Black thermal tights. So you know like a regular thermal. Think of that as a tight, and you put that on.
And it wasn't really tight. I had shorts underneath.
He had that
I had shorts
underneath.
underneath. It was alright. Here's my reason.
No.
Go outside.
Would you ever wear thermal tights, bro? Thermal tights.
I put my shorts on. Now I could have, if I found it in my closet, I would have put on like the regular thermal shirt that went along with it and an undershirt. Cool. No, so I only had the pants, so it made it seem like I was wearing like quote unquote tidy whities or like I'm Angelina fit. So when I got there, and I felt like I was in the warm up. I got scared and everything after you just said, I don't want y'all coming to practice after you wear tidy whities. Tell me why I was the only one wearing. I'm looking around. I'm like, yo, what's going on?
Like bro came into it like he looked like a straight uncle. Y'all call me uncle. He looked like he was like the old version of Uncle Drew if he didn't have handles.
Bro, I don't want to talk to you. No, man.
Like bro had.
It's alright.
Oh, alright, bro.
Like bro had it came down to his socks.
Yes!
It came to his socks.
What are not supposed to?
his socks.
I had shorts on top!
You're dying.
Bro, you had on thermal leggings.
I was really
He was sweating bullets. He said, bro, I'm hot. I don't know why. I said, yeah. Look what you have on.
Alright, but look at my handles though. Like, what was I doing with my handles? I was really cooking, but I
You was
couldn't-
really cooking.
I couldn't make
no
the
jump
shot.
shot.
I couldn't make the shot, but like I was good with my handles. So like, I really feel like I was good there. I really did.
The thermal tights was killing me though.
Y'all are out of pocket. Every single one of y'all got disrespected. I make sure.
Like, bro, you had on thermal tights.
I'm so sorry, bro, but you're uncle now.
I was crying. Alright.
He was crying after practice. That's true.
Oh wow.
Like last time I got bullied like that wasn't even on over here. That was like in elementary school like that. Reporting your dad, bro.
Bro.
School district, get reported. All jokes, please don't hurt me. Hurt my brother. But
I was about to say, you want to say that because you know he probably not.
he already watching it. I bet you. He not gonna remember.
Oh, he definitely gonna remember. He knows who you are.
Well, of course, almost everybody does. I was quote unquote president.
He about to get caught.
Yes.
Not caught, man. We glad to start talking to. Like that.
That was definitely Eddie.
Alright, next one.
Do it.
Oh. Hey! Come on!
We're live, man.
We're still live!
Edward Darrell Johnson Jr. Do it. No.
Hey!
Watch your mouth, Darrell.
Alright, next topic before we go.
See, I handled that.
DHS was getting along.
In a way.
In a way, but
Socially
not.
like a 6. But
Now
like,
we talking about like the friend groups and like all the like
It depends
stuff
on
that was
who you're
happening and
with.
stuff. Yeah.
Literally, it's
You know
like,
what I do remember from high school is where these two girls got into a fight. And so they're like, oh, I'm gonna bring my family into it. I'm gonna bring mine too.
they definitely did.
They definitely did. Me and Kim were sitting outside with our friends, and we all turn around and we see a 5-on-5 brawl.
It was insane. It was like
I said, we playing basketball. I said, girl, where the hoop?
You had a battle royale.
It was like
We had a battle royale.
bro.
We had Fortnite. What's the new Fortnite joint they have?
Ooh.
Montgomery, bro.
No. What's the Fortnite joint? The battle thing where you have 5 people in a lobby. You go against another 5.
Go it. 3v3.
No, it's that new. It's like
ballistic.
Ballistic. We had a mini that. I was like, what's going on? Yo, bro, I seen 5-on-5. Yo, Tom Perry said, it ain't my problem. This is actors.
He was not.
He
He was like, alright, bro, you got it.
Yo, bro, I was laughing, bro. I was.
Alright, last topic before we have to wrap it up.
Yeah.
That's the
So-
WWE Royal Rumble. You know what?
So yeah, we're gonna wrap it up here, man. I appreciate y'all being here. You know, shout out to Cam,
Hi.
one of my co-hosts, and shout out to Javi.
Yeah.
Again, you know, he's an artist. You know, I would want y'all to support his music. He has some good music out there. His name is Javiergooden on YouTube. You can search him up on YouTube right now.
Instagram.
Instagram, iamjaviergooden. And yeah, you know, I want to support my boy. You know.
Remember my Instagram?
It's so the same.
Oh my god.
It's the same. I can put I am Big Bird, and you better remember it.
But yeah, we're gonna kick it off here, end it off here. Y'all appreciate y'all being here, and yeah.
Hey, 500 likes and we gonna do a subathon.
Oh,
On who's account?
On whose-
On your tab.
that's on your tab. But yeah, y'all, peace, y'all.
Peace out.
Love y'all.
I'm gonna get cooked in Mario Kart.
All right.